Hello everyone, I'm Mayor Paul Medani here on behalf of Deptford Township Council. Today is July 16th, 2021. We're here about Deptford news. We want to talk about COVID. COVID cases aren't going away with this new variant especially. Please pay attention to the news. Keep yourself and your family aware of what's going on. Right now we're not making recommendations, but we want you to stay safe, follow CDC guidelines, and just please pay attention. So now, let's get to Deptford history. We promise you that we're going to continue this every couple videos. So right now we're in the Amneston Park section of Deptford Township. We're at First Flight Park, which is behind me. That's dedicated to the first flight in America, which you all know about, first man flight in America. And we're going to try to get through this quick, but we're going to talk a little bit about the Amneston section of Deptford Township, one of the oldest sections in Deptford. So we're across the street from Aledo Catering, which a lot of you know about. It's an icon in Deptford Township. They've operated the business since the 1950s, but it's been there since the 1800s. In the early 1900s, Deptford started to emerge from a farming community, and some businesses started to pop up. But right here in Amneston, Charles Lamb built a cotton mill and built the first store that we know of in Deptford Township. Also right across the creek, which is behind us, Philomena's, which you all know about. That was a stagecoach stop, which can be traced back to 1750. That's how far that goes back. The first Deptford school was built in this area in Amneston in 1839. Amneston Lake Park was officially begun in 1874, quickly turned into a major tourist attraction. In 1894, a trolley line was developed, which traveled from the Woodbury train station all the way down to Cooper Street. Actually, right over to that section, which you can't see, the trolley used to turn around right here and head back to Woodbury and drop passengers off. There were many summer homes and cottages that kind of built up around the lake area and over to this area, which would be to your right now. So the park, Amneston Lake Park, it had a bowling alley, it had a roller skating rink, and it even had a carousel. And that was kind of right behind us, which maybe we'll show you a shot of that. It's all woods right now in the park, but that's where that was. There's still some of the concrete foundations left from that. Where Aledo stands was a great ballroom. It's where many big name bands came to play. There was dancing and music every weekend. It was, like I said, it was a major tourist attraction. Right up the street behind me was the old Crazy Cat Tavern, which a lot of you will remember. That corner started as a gas station, which opened in 1927. In 1933, when beer became legal for Prohibition, that's when the name was changed actually to the Crazy Cat, all the way back in 1933. In the 1940s, right here where we're at, and that would be to your left, right through these woods where Home Depot is, that was an airport. That airport was actually used during World War II by the Civil Air Patrol to help protect America from any enemy invasions, and they were always on the lookout. That was right where Home Depot is right now. So many of you may remember the Freeway Diner, which is Starbucks right now. That was actually started by the Selby family, which is a big name family here in Amneston. That location started as a gas station operated by their family. On the corner, back behind us, at the corner of Amneston and Cooper Street, where the old Wawa is, there's a convenience store right there. That was a store operated by Marty Caulfield in the 1920s. It opened up. It was a general store that sold kerosene and also acted as a post office. It evolved into all these uses and actually became a post office again between 1954 and 1964. Amneston Lake Fire Company, right? Fire companies are always the stalwarts of the community. There's a great history to that fire company, which we can't cover. It's too extensive. It can't cover. It's too extensive. But basically, Amneston Lake Fire Company #1 was incorporated on February 14th, 1911. It had been active before that date. It was housed in a small frame building right across the street from the Lakeview Inn, which is now Philomena's. I'm trying to talk fast here. So anyway, that's touching on just one of the many 74 neighborhoods that Deptford Township has, one of the oldest neighborhoods, and that's just a touch of the history here, which we're going to continue, and we're going to try to hit Deptford more neighborhoods moving on. So please, go support local businesses. Go to our website, deptford-nj.org. Get your news from us and other trustworthy sources. Get your news from newspapers, right? Check out our website, like I said, our Facebook page, our social media page. Okay, that's it for this week's video. Stay safe, stay well. We listen, we learn from you. We get things done. Have a great weekend in Deptford Township this weekend. We'll see you soon.